Hello, Scorpions. Anjanetta here with Enlightened Spirit Tarot, getting ready to do your March 2022 tarot card and oracle card reading. All right. This is not directed. We just want to see where your energy's at for March. Also, I've already pulled the spread for you, trying to save us some time and not shuffle on camera. We're going to get started. We're going to use the oracle deck, Seeker Oracle, and then the tarot card that we'll use will be from Tarot Dreams. Okay. So your first oracle message is be of service. Ugh, drop it. Sorry. Be of service. All right. When that comes out, that's a message about you kind of watching the energy that you put out. Okay. What I mean by that is being of service is fine. Helping others, fine. All that's good. You might be helping them with money. You might be giving advice. You might give a ride. I don't know. Any of those things are being of service. But when this card shows up, that means that you have to pay attention and make sure that you're not doing or giving more than you can afford to give, or putting so much energy into something you have nothing left for yourself. Okay, so just be mindful and watch out for that. Another message from the oracle deck is process and absorb. Okay, when that message come through, what this one's about, you might have recently went through something that is emotionally, it could be upsetting or fulfilling. It's just something pretty heavy, right? What that is if you think of a snake, opens its mouth, it can, absorb things that are pretty large for its body, right? Because it takes the time to digest what was taken in. Okay, so back to us. Okay, whatever came in recently, whatever you're dealing with as of late, recently, take some time out to absorb the information that came in, or really understand the lessons and the things that the information or the thing brought in, right? Take a step back and take some time for yourself to really see the full picture, all right? Or understand the full picture, okay? All right, Scorpio, another message. We got quite a few of them too. Knowledge is power, okay? So something you need to learn from this thing that we're talking about, something you need to learn, information that you need to get straightened out or pay attention to, or something that you need to learn to do. Knowledge is power. There's something to be learned here. Okay, let's keep going. All right, maybe this is what you need to learn. Advice from a cat is next. Advice from a cat. This card shows up to say, be careful. Be mindful of the words you speak, the actions that you take. You can't take things back. You can't take your words back. You can't take actions back. So be careful of what you're saying. You don't need to overdo. You don't need to say too much or do too much, right? You only need to say what needs to be said. Okay? Sometimes we can go overboard when we got strong opinions on things. There might be something at this time, Scorp, that you're kind of regretting that you said. Or maybe this is someone's energy towards you. Let's keep digging, see what else we can get. Your next message, time to rise. All right. Well, if you get time to rise, that means to stop feeling bad about something. So this was something that you probably said or did to someone, or there's something that you said about someone. Maybe you have regrets about it now. Possibly talked about something that you did to help somebody. Be of service is sitting above this. Maybe something that was said that didn't need to be said. It maybe hurt somebody's feelings, and you may be dealing with some conflict right now. That might be why you need to take time out and just kind of step back into your own space and kind of digest everything that's going on right now, Scorp. Knowledge is power. Learning to maybe keep the extras and maybe only speak your truth, okay? And maybe only say the things that need to be said. Some things don't need to be said, all right? But this is about coming out of feeling bad. This is about moving forward after a rough patch, Okay. Another message here. Name the thing. This is the card when you're truthful to yourself, when you need to be truthful to yourself. You know what it is that happened. You know what's bothering you, the people, the place, the thing, whatever it is. This is about standing up, right? And taking responsibility for what happened or what needs to be addressed. This card shows up when there is a situation, maybe in family, friends, you know, at the job. Something was said, something that was did caused something, right? And with this card, this is coming from you. So there may be something that you need to take responsibility for, or something that you need to be truthful to yourself about and others that's in this situation with you. There's something that you have to stand up and say or do or clear out. But this is about handling it. Okay, time to rise, and time to rise means, you know, go forward and taking care of it. Name the thing. Okay, this is not sitting, you know, you don't want to be one of those people that people feel like you throw the rock and then hide your hand. Okay, you have to stand up and be responsible for your actions, you know, as well as you would want other people to be accountable for theirs. All right, your path alone. Yeah, your path alone is talking about how, yeah, you have support, you have family, you have friends, might have a spouse, or whatever, but you have the support that you need. But at this time, that's not needed. This is about your path alone. So whatever this thing is that you need to name and deal with, you need to finish it out by doing the work yourself. Blue banded bee is a bee. It is a worker bee, somebody that works at things, right? Just like the other bees, they're hard at work and they colonize, right? Well, this is a bee that is a part of, that has that support, but this bee stands alone to accomplish things. This is about maybe keeping to yourself what it is that you need to take care of and handle, but you need to handle it. Okay. All right. That was it for the oracle messages that you got. Being of service, but watching your energy, not you know, not giving or doing too much. Okay, not overdoing it. Only give what you can afford to give in the way of money, energy, time, effort. Okay, take time out for yourself to heal and process things. Really take a good look at things. Okay, learn the lesson in them. Okay, so that you don't make a mistake. Get the truth out of a situation. Right, making sure that you speak up, but you only say the things that need to be said. Okay, you don't go overboard talking, you know, and putting yourself in a situation. You know, it's time to get going on dealing with what has happened recently, right? And take care of it yourself. Handle it yourself. Okay, so moving over to your tarot cards, you got 3 of Wands. Okay, 3 of Wands is looking for something, to come in. Is actions. Something is coming towards you. Something that you created. It's fire energy. Page of Swords. Looking for something. Truth, enlightenment. Somebody's got information. Understanding something. Somebody might be spying, or you might be spying on somebody, and somebody's got some information, or you got some information. Page of Swords normally has some truths that they hold on to. Okay, you're waiting for the truth to come out. You're waiting for some clarity, or you have a truth that you're holding on to. Your next card, Scorp, is Palace of Wands. Palace of Wands is something that is built in the mountains. It's something solid, right? It's fire energy, so it's active. Somebody's building something that is structured solidly, right? In the mountains, you know, that when you think of a structure that's built in the mountains, you see butterflies here. That's transformation. Maybe you're solidifying home, or truth about some things coming in concerning a home, or your stability. Wanting to build something solid, taking actions to do that. Yeah, look at the Knight of Coins. This is somebody that actively actively builds and works at something that brings in a solid foundation. These are coins, pentacles, solid things, tangible things. Okay, this is earth energy. Normally have a victory in that. Let's see what else is going on. You got Two of Pentacles, right? You got Jupiter on one side and the cap glyph on the other side. That's working hard on holding everything up, keeping everything off the ground, balancing out money, balancing out your time, effort, keeping everything afloat. Okay. You got the Tree of Life card next. This is about your life, your structure, family, friends, time, energy, effort, things that you know, knowledge that have come in, you know, things that you learned, experiences that you've had. This is all of the connections that you have, that you're trying to keep everything afloat and trying to reconstruct or make solid your foundation. I don't know what happened, Scorp, but it feels like you recently or have been going through a lot of things or about to go through a lot of things concerning your life and your connections to people. Okay. I don't know if there's something that happened that's threatening your structure at home and causing you to need to reconstruct or reinforce home. But it looks like a new beginning is coming in love and blessings here with the Ace of Cups. If something that was said or some information or anything to do with anybody caused problems, okay, take responsibility for your part in it. Do what needs to be done. Yes, reinforce home. Yes, reinforce your relationships, okay? You're trying to hold on and keep everything going. With this Ace of Cups, it lets me know that this will come about. So probably a little bit of turbulence in, you know, centered around you and some of the friendships you have, relationships with family, you know, words being said that are harmful, hurtful, you know, information being brought in that's not the complete truth of things. So it just looks like a little bit of chaos, but it all can be worked out, Squirt. All right, taking your part, being responsible, you know, starting to realize that everything doesn't need to be said or spoke, right? You speak your own truth and you only say the things that need to be said and nothing further. Okay, you want to come out of the conflict. And then when you're going through things like this, what you don't want to do is continue inside the conflict. What you want to do is take a step back, Scorp, and really listen to your inner guidance about moving forward. You know, really pay attention to the lesson learned from it, okay? Because you don't want to keep living or dealing with things that stir up trouble for your life and stability and inside your family home, okay? Page of Coins, that's somebody that's gathering information about stability, working towards, you know, and figuring out what they can do to bring abundance into their lives. Yeah, I think this is you, Scorpio. Even though it's Earth energy, you might be a Scorpio with Earth in your chart. Queen of Coins is here, okay? This is your goal, male or female. Want to be someone that has money, abundance, wealth, okay? That's just good, you know, or this could be the energy that you're in after coming through all of these things or dealing with these things, right? Could be feeling like the Queen of Pentacles right about now. Yeah, it looks like something that you manifested, right? Pulling in all of your, whatever you had available to you, all of your resources, working with all of the elements in order to bring this in, or you're going to have to do that. And in order to do that, to become Queen of Coins, you know, you got to clean the muck out of your life, right? You don't bring it in, you know, you know, it's just time to let go of the extra, right? You got to watch your own energy, okay? You can help people, but sometimes you don't help them by, you know, excuse me, getting involved with what they have going on. And you definitely don't want to deal with their karma because we all have our own to deal with. All right, Scorp. So, looks like for March 2022, we see what's going on with you. We just wanted to check in, see where your energy was for, right now. Looks like everything will be okay, even if there was some turbulence as of late. that you went through or are about to go through. It will work itself out. Just be honest with yourself, be honest with people. You know, don't do too much, don't say too much. Let people, you know, be responsible for their own lives, okay? And you just be responsible for what you need to do. It's a lot of energy in these cards. It's kind of scrambling me up, and it's just like, it feels like it's a lot of things that don't have to be. You got a lot of energies around you and a lot of things going on, and you may need to take a step back for your health and well-being, and, you know, let some of this stuff go, okay? Don't take on extra that's not yours, okay? It's seriously not needed. You know, it's time for everybody to take responsibility for their own lives, okay? All right, Scorp, thanks for hanging out with me today. I'm going to ask that you will like, share, and subscribe, and step back in another time. We'll see what's going on with you then. Bye-bye.